Hey, cousins, I'm back. As y'all can see, here with another. I just want to talk about love since it's Valentine's Day, y'all. And do your cousin a big favor. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And please, just as my Valentine's Day gift from y'all, please share this videos, y'all, my videos, y'all, so it can reach others. Just not just this video, but share all my other videos, y'all. So I really appreciate it. And if you are new to my channels, welcome. We are called Kenya's. I call y'all my cousins, so y'all are Kenya's cousins. And so I said, dropping below a name that y'all think would be good for my videos, for my audience, for you guys that's watching. And for those of y'all that have been rocking with me since day one and being loyal and watching my videos to the end and subscribing to my channel and clicking the like button and sharing the videos, I really, truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, y'all. Because it's only going to get better. And like I said, I was going to start doing giveaways, but I'm going to wait for a minute. I ain't going to start them just yet. It's going to be on Fridays when I do them, but I ain't going to do them just yet. Because I don't want that to be the only reason that y'all watching my videos. I want to know that y'all rock with your cousin, you know. So I'm going to wait to start doing the giveaways, but I will let y'all know in advance when I'm going to. So like I said, because it's Valentine's Day, I want to talk about love. Like, I know some of y'all watched some of my other videos, and I know what love was. I thought I knew what love was, but that was a bunch of misinformed information about either people that told me what love was supposed to be, what I felt like love was supposed to be, or what I thought that love was supposed to be. As far as a relationship goes, until my now relationship that I'm in now, married to my husband, I didn't know what love was until I met him. I promise I didn't, y'all. And I know that God gave us to each other because I was praying and asking God for a husband. But I went into details. I learned that when you ask God for stuff, you got to go into details. You got to, because if you don't, He'll give us what we ask for, and we'll want Him to take it back. But I asked God, I asked God for a husband that I can worship Him with, I can study the Word with, and I can pray with, and a man that loves Him as much as I do, if not more. He had to love God. He had to put God first, and God delivered. Which is how my husband, actually, this is how he eventually got me. The way he studied his love of God and the way I used to see him spending so much time with God, it inspired me, and it made me want to do it more. You know what I'm saying? Because I was lacking in that area anyway. But now I can't get enough of spending time with him. Like, that's my first thing to do in the morning, regardless. But anyway, love doesn't hurt, y'all. All of my other relationships was abusive, you know. And I be thinking back. Sometimes I reflect back to my now relationship, and the relationship was then. I wouldn't change my husband. I wouldn't trade my husband for none of my past situationships, because they wasn't a relationship. They were situations, and I was just in them, you know. Like, I think I went with them. They didn't go with me. Well, some of them did, you know, but some of them didn't. But oh well, the past is the past. But you move on, but you still never forget the past, you know. And a lot of times when I got cheated on, you know, I used to know for a fact, like, I know ain't nothing I did. I just go to work, come back in the house, make sure he got something to eat, make sure his clothes washed, house clean, and all that. But what I wasn't doing, y'all, was asking him, was he okay? Like, asking little things like, okay, long as he was doing for me, you know what I'm saying, and I was doing what I thought I should have been doing, then I thought everything was fine. But a lot of times, I didn't ask, is there something in your mind you want to talk about? And I didn't say enough how much I appreciated what the man did in the relationship. You know, like the fact that I knew that he put me first. You know, I didn't acknowledge that to him. You know what I'm saying? And like little simple things, like when he would like clean the bathroom or wash dishes or something, or cook. I walk in the door and something cooked, or he'd get up in the morning before me and cook breakfast. I never acknowledged it. I'd be like, oh, thank you, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? It's more to it's sometimes it's not what we say, it's how you say it. And no, I ain't no relationship expert, and I ain't getting on here trying to be, because I'm far from that. So I'm not an expert. Don't get it twisted. Like I said, this is my truth. It's Valentine's Day, and I just felt like talking about love. Love is kind. Love is not rude. In my relationship, we wasn't kind because we called each other names. We left bruises on each other, trying to run each other over with cars. And most of the time we was under the influence anyway. So you can't love a person. You can't completely love a person when you're under the influence. Because for one, you're selfish. You know what I'm saying? You know it was about to run out. So in your mind, you ain't thinking about loving that person. You're thinking about how you're going to get some more, who you can get some from. But us as women, yeah, we like for men to take care of us. And they go both ways. Like, they scratch your back, you got to scratch theirs too. But have you ever just stopped and asked him how he doing? I'm not even going to say a lot of the times that my past relationships cheated on me. That was my fault. And they cheated multiple. One of them cheated multiple times, over and over and over again. And me, because I thought I loved them. I just kept forgiving them. I wasn't really forgiving them, but I was saying. But obviously I was, because I would still with him. I would let him back in the house, and I would still be with him. Like over and over and over again, looking stupid to the public. Like everybody on the outside was basically looking in on the inside, because they knew he was cheating. They knew the female that he would be cuddled up with or kicking it with on the block while I'm in the house or whatever. I'm sorry, I got something in my teeth. Or standing on the block, you know what I'm saying? Like, people knowing that you go with her, you know what I'm saying? But you out here chilling with this next female, like you ain't even in no relationship, knowing that she's in the house. You know she ain't gonna go nowhere. She don't really go nowhere, so you can do this and get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you hustle, so she think that's what you're out here doing, but you chilling with the next female. But they never came and told me. Sometimes people came and told me. It depends on who the person was. Like, sometimes people come tell you something because they messy. They want to stir up a bunch of a mess, especially if they single and they ain't got nobody at home, or if they are in a relationship at home and it's not going well for them. It's not going good for them, and they see somebody else, another female, getting treated better than she is in her relationship. She want what that female got, so she gonna try to cause problems in that female's household and try to stop her what she think, what her happiness, because you unhappy, because misery love company, and some people wish you well in your face and hope you fail behind your back. That they'll smile with, oh, I'm so proud of you. You're doing so good. I love you. But the whole time, the smile not really matching the smile not really matching the expression on the face. And I always say, if the hug don't match, a person hug don't match their smile. If a person just halfway, hey, how you doing? That ain't love. Because I don't care how often you see a person, if they really love you, they're gonna be like, hey, how you doing? So be aware of the difference. It took me a long time to realize that, but I see it now. And it's okay, because I'm not gonna let nobody stop my shine, but if they're not happy, you know what I'm saying? I know what love is now. Not only do I know what love is, I love, but I'm in love with my husband. Because a person, if you can love the opposite sex or the same sex, whatever you prefer, I'm not the judge. But if you're not in love with the person, then it's not going to work. You got to love the person and be in love with the person. Like, love is putting this person before you put yourself. Love is when it's time to eat, you let that person eat first before you. A lot of females figure, I gotta feed my man before I feed myself. No, you don't. Not if he ain't your husband. I used to think that too. Don't get me wrong. Ain't no judgment here. And I ain't no expert. I'm just going off of what I've learned throughout the years. Like, I used to make sure that I fix his plate and put it up first, or whatever. Or if he was in the house, I'll fix his plate first, then I'll fix mine and sit down and eat. No. If I could turn back the time, I definitely would do it different. I eat. You can go in there and fix your own plate. I ain't your wife. I was I was doing I was playing wife, doing wifely duties with a boy, a so-called boyfriend, and he basically wasn't husband material. Like the way I was going all out to make sure he was happy or whatever, I shouldn't have been doing that. You know, like splitting my paycheck, giving him half of my paycheck for what? You're already out there hustling or doing whatever. I shouldn't have to give you none of my money. And if anything, you should be like, no. Love would have been like, no, put that back in your pocket. I got you, boo. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you know, if he or she know that they making it, they not hurting for it, and they see that you go to work faithfully and you working hard. If they really love you, no, put that in your pocket. Put that back in your pocket, babe. I got you. I got you. I'm good. And I do know that even though I know for a fact that my husband loves me with all of his being, and I know that after God is me, nobody still ain't gonna love me more than God love me. Nobody ain't gonna love me more than God love me. And y'all, I've been doing some writing after I spent some time with God, and I've been doing some writing, and I was reading 1 John chapter 4. Verse 19, and it says, there is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear because it involves torment. Fear involves torment, which means you're miserable. But he who fears has not been made perfect in love. Because we love him because he first loved us. Which means we love God because he first loved us. Like, what's that verse saying to me? You know, like, that verse is God, to me, God is saying that human love will never really fulfill our needs. No matter what it is, like I said, they can make sure if we need something, they go get it. If we need a shoulder to cry on, we can cry on their shoulders. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, half the time, man, suck it up. What you crying for? That ain't even nothing to cry over. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even express my feelings because I had to be tough because you wanted me to be tough. You know? And God allows us to experience how short it, wait a minute. God allows us to experience how short it feels. No, how short. He allows us to experience how short it falls, how short love falls, so we'll recognize how much we need his perfect, unconditional love. See, God loves us without conditions. There's nothing we need to do or say to make God love us. God loved us before we were even born. He loved us when we was in the womb. He knew before we was going to be conceived. He loved us when we was a seed. That stuff that makes you become a seed. I gotta be mindful of what I say on YouTube because I don't want to get flagged. And people may seem to provide the care, validation, and acceptance we desire, but only the Lord can truly fill us with the love that never ceases. Like that means no matter what we do, or how we act, how we look, God love is gonna remain the same. It never changes. He don't stop loving us less and less because we do something we ain't had no business doing, or he not gonna love us no less because we said something we ain't had no business saying. It's unconditional. And we can't, God loved us so much he gave up his only son, y'all. Now who you know, tell me this. Cousins, who do y'all know that's gonna give up they offer their son as their child as a sacrifice because they love you that much? I'm waiting. Exactly. And if somebody told you that, they lying. They lying. Period. They lying. They just telling you what you want to hear. What did I left all that? Okay. But only God can truly fill us with the love that never ceases. So if you're feeling emptiness inside from someone who's being unloving to you, it's because you haven't received God's love as fully as you can, and you won't allow him to let you feel it. That means You rather put a person, male or female, whatever relationship you in, you rather put them before God, knowing that they're gonna hurt you. God ain't. Eventually, somebody's gonna hurt you, whether it's by lying, physical, mental, emotional. They're gonna get hurt because we're human. We're born of flesh. You know, it's our love is worldly love because we don't have the love of God in us, so we don't know how to love. We think we do. Some of us think. I used to think I was a professional at loving my dudes, but I you know, but I thought I was loving them right. But they ain't know no better because they didn't have the love of God in them, and they wasn't seeing that they weren't conducive with my soul going nowhere near heaven. They was helping my soul go straight to hell, literally, because there wasn't no God in them. They ain't talking about God. They ain't with the church. I never heard none of them pray or none of that. You know, so what I thought love was, I know now because I stay rooted in the Word. I know now that ain't love. And I also wrote down that the Father's love is sufficient to sustain you no matter what you face. Allow Him to drive out your fears and to bring you peace. Like the love of God give you the peace. It's so much peace, y'all, when you know that He loves you, and when you know that when you can feel His presence. Like when I'm upset or something, and now I always talk to God. I don't care where I'm at, who I'm around. I always talk to God, and I'll be like, Lord God, you know, Father, I didn't like what such and such said to me, or I didn't like that hurt me, the way they looked at me, or the way they brushed up against me, or you know what I'm saying, just something. It could be even something at work. Like if a customer get unruly, I say that a lot. I'm like, okay, God, I need for you to step in, so I wouldn't go back and forth with the customer. Love is dying to self. Dying to self means instead of going back and forth, arguing back and forth with man, I'd rather be obedient and please God, which meaning turn the other cheek. If somebody slapped me, not physically, by slapping me, turn the other cheek means by somebody saying something crazy to me or calling me the N word, I retaliate back at them because they call me the N word. But instead, I remain humble because I want to please God. I don't say nothing to her. I just, well, hey, you have a blessed day. I hope your day gets better. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna make the person think that's love. That's loving people, and you don't even gotta know them. That's gonna make them think, well, dang, I said all that stuff to her, and I was mean. And I did this. I slammed the money down. I threw the money at her, and she still was smiling and told me to have a blessed rest of my night, or told me to have a blessed rest of my day. You know what I'm saying? You kill them with kindness. You know, like, because it take more energy to frown. I mean, it take more energy to go back and forth with a person than it does to just not say nothing at all. A person people could call you crazy, or if I was you, I would have did this, or I would have said that. But you're not me. I'm trying to please my Father, not you. Because if I do it your way, my soul ain't going to heaven. And I'm concerned about, I know my soul going to heaven. And I'm grateful that when He called me, I finally answered. I stopped running, I answered Him. Because y'all, I keep telling y'all, hell is real. The devil don't love us. He don't love us, and he don't love us, and he don't want us to. He already experienced heaven, so he don't want us to go to heaven, because he know how beautiful it is up there. He know how much God show you His love up there and here, but he know how everybody is loving to each other in heaven. So he don't want nobody else. He don't want us to experience that. He wants us to be miserable with Him because he can't go back. Shout out to Margie Spivey. He can't never go back because he thought he wanted to be God. He wanted to be bigger than God. And he was, if you think about it, Satan was over music. Satan was the minister of music up there. Think about all the songs that you hear, the secular music that you're hearing now, the words of the songs and all that. That's the devil. That's the devil. So be mindful
If you love yourself, be mindful of the lyrics you let in your heart, in your spirit. Yeah, I'm talking about love, but I'm all over the place with this. This the Holy Spirit talking. It just took over, and I'm just letting it flow. But yeah, like I said, the devil don't want nobody to be happy because he don't got no love for us. He'll even put somebody in our life, y'all, to make us think that the person love us. Oh, my forehead's shining. He'll even put somebody in our life to make us feel like the person love us because the person doing all the right things, you know what I'm saying the right things, pampering us, babying us up. But they really don't love us. They can't love us. They can't never love us the way God intend for us to be loved. So if a person ain't fell in love with Jesus first, ain't no way they can love you. They don't love you. They don't love you for real. If I'm making somebody mad, oh well, I'm not. It's not on purpose, but the truth, I'm being honest. Like I told y'all on this channel, I'm completely honest. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm not gonna try to be somebody that I'm not. I don't even know how to do that anyway. Be somebody I'm not. And I don't know how to kiss no tail. I ain't never knew how to do that. You know. I ain't for to start now. But y'all, I'm saying all this to say, love is kind. Love doesn't boast. Love doesn't envy. Love doesn't call you at your name. Love doesn't hit. So if you got somebody hitting on you, they definitely don't love you. They definitely don't love you. And if a person really love you, they're gonna go out their way to make sure they don't. They're gonna try to make sure that they don't do nothing, or say nothing to hurt you, or hurt your feelings. Cause I told you my definition of love. I'm trying to tell you, that's why I don't get paid for my thoughts. Cause I was so wrong, y'all. I was so wrong, but I'm so grateful and blessed that I know the Lord and I know God love me. And as I'm talking to Him, I can feel my body's getting warm on the inside because I can feel His love, His gentleness. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like he's squeezing me tight and letting me know that He loved me. Out of all the crazy stuff I did, y'all, He still don't love me no less. He still don't love me no less. And He's going to never love me no less. The only way you're going to experience, y'all are going to ever experience real, true love is from the Lord. So instead of pulling away from Him, y'all, if you feel Him tugging on you, draw to Him. Draw near to Him. Don't pull away from Him. Draw near to Him. Because He said these things He do, we can do also, but even greater. Show Him you love Him. Spend some time with it. It ain't got to be as much time as I put in, you know. Just a conversation with Him here or there. Because you can talk to God just like I'm talking to y'all right now. You can talk to Him just like you talking to a full conversation. I do. I be in here laughing with Him sometimes. He definitely got a sense of humor, y'all. You'll find out once you because I'm speaking life into y'all. I'm speaking to existence that y'all about to be serving God. Y'all gonna be serving God. I'm speaking to existence that y'all gonna be ministering to people. This channel, whether y'all know it or not, I'm ministering to y'all when I let God speak. This channel is God's channel, y'all. That's why I be asking y'all to share my videos so the more people can see them. Yeah, I might stutter, or yeah, I might get off track or be all over the place. But I'm not perfect. God knew I wasn't going to be perfect when He told me to start this channel. Because I fought it for a while, y'all. I was like, no, I ain't doing that. But He kept confirming it. He confirmed it too many times for me to ignore it. There's no way I could have kept saying I wasn't going to do it. And He told me to do it now. That's why I didn't hesitate. And to be consistent, that's why I'm doing it. I'm being obedient. You know why? Because I love Him. And I know that He loves me that much, but He wants what's best for me. I'm living out my purpose. His purpose for me is to reach people, to give people my testimony, to tell my testimony, so that others may want to get to know Him too. I ain't ashamed of talking about Him. I don't care where I'm at, who I'm around. I'm going to talk about Him because I love Him. And love is a word that should be felt more than it's heard anyway. Yeah, you can tell a person that you love them all day, every day. But if your actions not showing the person that you love them, then you're just talking to hear your teeth rattle, if you got any in your mouth. I know I ain't about to have them in a minute because they about to take all these. Jesus, I don't know how I'm be true, but hey, I trust God. He gonna figure it out. He gonna make it happen. But yeah, y'all. So I hope this gave y'all a reason to rethink what love is. You know, like I said, I might have been all over the place, but I'm doing it from my heart. You know, I'm not perfect. I don't try to be perfect. It's God's job to perfect me, and He's going to. He gonna have me to the point where when I come on here, film is just gonna be natural to me. You know, I'm gonna be used to the camera. I ain't gonna be stammering all over the place. I talk fast anyway, so if you listen slow, you're gonna miss it. If you listen slow, you're gonna miss it. I always did talk fast. Why, I don't know, but I just do. You know, but so I hope y'all I hope at least one of y'all got something out of this. I'm not gonna keep y'all too long. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And y'all, please, as y'all give to me for Valentine's Day, share this video, y'all. Tell y'all friends that y'all send it to share. Tell them to tell their people to share it. Please. And like I said, I'm gonna keep paying attention to who indulge in conversating with me, because YouTube lets me know who's commenting and you know, and everything, who's subscribing and everything. So, and I got y'all. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Just rock with your girl. You know, just keep watching. I don't know what my next topic gonna be, but he gonna give it to me. He gonna give me something to come on here and talk about. That's what I do. I ask him, Lord, what I don't know what I need to talk to your people about, because y'all his people. Y'all just my viewers, but y'all his people, you know. But on that note, I really appreciate y'all for rocking with your girl, like I said, your cousin. Because we cousins. So I appreciate y'all. Again, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you're new, welcome cousins. Welcome cousins. I'm just finding out y'all my cousins. But hey, that's what it is. I'm going to treat you like you're my cousins. So until next time, I hope your Valentine's Day be blessed. I hope I was able to bless somebody. I hope somebody was blessed with got something out of what I was saying. What love was. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, no, I'm not an expert on love, and no, I'm not perfect. I just know what love is, what true love is now. And without the Father, you can't. You're incapable of loving for real anyway. So y'all have a blessed rest of y'all Valentine's with your booed up and everything. And until next video, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all later. Y'all continue to rock with your girl. All right. Peace out.